Emoji grinning face with smiling eyes. Hello.
Hola! Hey, Em, what's the good word? I learned something new today. There's a reason collectors never stop collecting.
Hey, Saints.
Hey, Big Daddy! Mr. Juggalo is in the building. But yeah, I kind of learned today two things. Programming takes a lot of my time. It really, really does. It takes a lot of time. And number two, I realized today why once you start collecting, you just keep collecting. Because you kind of realize if you ever take a break from collecting, you got to catalog everything. That's a nightmare. I spent all day today doing some code tweaking, and I quit about 4:30ish, give or take. And I figured, okay, it's time to start putting everything I got in a catalog so everybody knows what they can claim. I got through a grand total of 5 items during the catalog process. That's 5 items in an hour and a half.
Don't like gardening.
And they don't like gardening. Yeah, I know. Because I was doing it to help put off the yard work today too, a little bit. But guys, I want to welcome y'all to Saturday night. Welcome to Prize Night. Welcome to Listwits. Normally, when I do the prizes, I pick 2 and let you guys choose one. I kind of realized, looking at that photo that I posted on Instagram, I gotta give away some stuff. I really, really do. So, depending on how many people are here when we get to the prize game, we may pull off 1 or 2 tonight. It depends on how long they take and which ones we do, and how many people are here. Because I kind of want to put a new rule into play, where if you won the previous week, you're not eligible to win the following week. And the reason I thought about this was, if you ever listen to radio contests, they put in the 30 to 60 day notice saying, once you've won something, you can't come back for like 60 or 90, you can't win again 60 to 90 days. And I get why they do it. They want to get more people in the chat or on the show participating on the game. Well, radio's a little bit easier than PlayStation and YouTube, because you get your followers, you get your circle of friends, and it's the same people over and over and over. Not to mention, I think
Let's hope we don't have a repeat of Tuesday.
Yeah, let's hope not. It was a bad combination Tuesday. My internet service has been kind of flaky for the past 2 weeks. Charter's been kind of off their rocker, and we got hit with various storms. And it just so happened I got hit by one cell that took out internet services for all of like 20 seconds. It took it out for like 20 seconds for the entire area, which is 10 seconds longer than the leeway you'll get. Fatality! What's up, my good man? Like I said, I still say Idris Elba. Nobody's going to dispute me on that one. Nobody. So it's a question to you guys tonight, and I probably should have polled it. I may still have the poll here. There we go. So, you guys make sure you vote in the poll. Very simple. Yes, no, sometimes. Because after tonight, we're either going to go back to the 2 prize option, or we're going to basically do every game show is pick your prize night. But for me to do that, I got to do the catalog. I have got to get the catalog working. And I'm just going to show you, if I still have it up. No, I actually closed it. Dang it.
Sometimes.
I actually closed it. I know I closed it because it's on the E drive and my E drive is sitting over there. My E drive's running the music. And speaking of which, it's time to turn this down a little bit. And we are going to start things off tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with the missing word. One word, 4 letters, straight down the middle.
What we are playing today.
Right now, Fatality, my choice is going to be Wipeout. That's the one I've got open. We're going to have 6 participants for it to work. Well, let me rephrase that. 3 or 6. If I get 3 or if I get 6, we will be doing Wipeout. If we don't get 3 or 6, I don't know. But getting 3 is almost never a problem. Getting 3 is almost never
It can slow down the impetus of a good show. Cone.
And speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, nope, it is not cone. Good guess, but it is not what we are looking for. I plugged this 2 weeks ago, and I only really got 1 taker. For those of you guys that run streams, I am doing basically advertisements for you guys. It's nothing like Ustream. It doesn't even get in the way of the broadcast. One reason we hate Ustream.
Cafe. Dune.
Nope and nope. And I will be showing you guys the example of the advertisement today. I am still working on it. So Toy Den Nerds, if you happen to catch the archive, you guys are getting the free plug early. Because I still have some tweaking I want to do on it. Plus I have to pick a game that you guys will quote unquote sponsor on a broadcast. And basically what it is if you guys run a stream, doesn't matter what it's about, I don't care. What's going to happen is, throughout the game, you'll see your banners up on the screen constantly, at least that's the plan. In addition, you guys will get like 1 PowerPoint ad that will be shown. It's about a 2-minute ad for the 3 I've done so far, so that's what I'm aiming for, is for all of them to be 2 minutes. Oh, crud, no, I opened the wrong one. I think I opened, what did I open? I think I did faux shows tonight. Nope, I did do Toy Den Nerds. Okay, cool. That's right, because I was testing the faux show one, and it's still not looking good. Like the colors and the graphics are not working.
Cold.
So I'm still tweaking it. Nope, not cold. It fits, but it is not what we are looking for. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking for 3 to 6 participants tonight. As soon as I forgot what I did with all my pins. That was another reason I need to get things sorted out. My bar and my desk is a mess. You guys can see Nerdy. I want to say thank you for the shirt, man. You didn't have to do it, but it does mean a lot that you just out of your goodness gave it away to me. All I can say is thank you, man. And no, the messages that I had sent you on Instagram was just me not paying attention to what I was doing on one of your chat requests from like yesterday, which is weird because the timing on the chat request seemed to be off. It did, because you started your broadcast at 6, so I know you weren't doing anything chat-wise, but the timer on the message when it got to me said 5:54 or something like that. I'm like, I know he's not sending me a chat request 6 minutes before he's about to start broadcasting. I know he's not. But it is a very, very, very good week so far. My foot is finally healing up, so I will not be limping tonight. The bad is I got to deal with American beer tonight, because I'm out of soda for mixed drinks.
Holy.
And I am out of foreign beer. So tonight it is just American water. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers, and there are many times when I am literally just a beggar. Now let's see, what else is the good news? Well, the other good news is Bubbles
What's wrong
has
with
her
American beer? Cold. Cave.
It doesn't have the body. It really doesn't. Especially the stuff I have in the fridge right now. It's like, I will do microbrews. I love microbrews. But the big boys, I'm not a fan of. Budweiser, Busch, Miller, so on and so forth. It's kind of like light. I think that's what it is. I think it's a little too light body for my taste. But like I said, when you are looking for beer out of your pocket money, that's what you go with.
Sold.
Ooh, see, I didn't think of tuna. Tuna would have been good. Nope, we have not seen the four-letter word yet. So again, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you guys vote. We're debating on what to do with the prize options as to whether or not we will be turning them all into pick your prize. If we're going to stick with the two prize option where I will pick the two and you choose them, or if it'll just be I choose the prize and that's what you're playing for. HBK, I think I got your stuff ready to be shipped out next week. I am looking for. I may do a double envelope just in case. Mark, I know yours will be going out next week. Yours is in the box and it's. Oh yeah, it's in the back. No, it's over here on the chair. So yours will definitely be going out next week. HBK should be going out next week. Let's see, what else? And like I said, I told you guys about my disappointment at the Toyman show this past weekend. When your usual vendor disappears, it's not a good thing. When the guy you want to buy stuff from is spending more time talking to other customers who are standing in the way of their goods, it's not a good thing. Guy had some what looked like on the box beautiful head busts of various superheroes, and they were he had them up there a little in price, and it was like, okay, I can live with that, because I'd seen the Vision one and I'm thinking, I want this. But I couldn't get to it to get it out of the box to look at it. I stood around and I waited for 35 minutes to see if he ever moved these 2 or 3 guys out of the way that he was just chatting with. Never did. Never moved them, not even once.
Hey buddy.
Hey Flea, how are we doing tonight? So it was kind of like okay, are you selling stuff or are you just showing off what you have so that you can make us think you're selling stuff? The guy had a ton of Japanese stuff. He had a ton of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff. All the head busts that was what I was looking for mostly. Nope, not pine or pine. Pine. Nope, not pine.
Fun.
So it was kind of like, was he there to sell or was he just there to show off? And the funny thing was, while I'm at the show, I happened to be overhearing one dealer talking to another dealer, and the first thing out of his mouth was, so you're doing dealer-to-dealer discounts like everybody else. I have come to realize, outside of a few vendors that really do toy rescue style stuff, a lot of them are there to pretty much swap goods. They go, person A buys from person B for $30, person B buys from person C for 30, and then person C goes back and buys from A for 30. It's just like one big giant circle.
Is that Dilbert or Drew Carey stuffed toy? LOL.
That is Dilbert. Dilbert is my temporary co-host because Bumblebee's kind of back here hiding behind me. So yeah, it's kind of weird because it was not a good show. There weren't a lot of vendors there compared to normal. I probably came back with more prizes than I ever normally do. Because I just don't think anybody wanted to be there, so they were like selling stuff for like mega cheap compared to normal. Because like I said, I picked up the 2 Titan figures and the Captain America figure for like $25. And one guy was going to sell me 7 pieces to his the Shadow set, which was the car, 2 cars.
Locked.
What was it? It was the car, the motorcycle. I can't remember the 3rd vehicle, and 3 figures. And it's like the price was ridiculously wonderful for 6 pieces. And my mistake was, it happened to be the first set of vendors I had seen, so I wasn't going to just jump in and buy. I do 1 lap around the building, and I get back and the 3 figures are gone, the car is gone, and it's like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? So next time, I think I'm going to turn my attention to some wrestling figures. I think. Because I know one dealer there has usually got a ton of them. So I think next time I'll turn my attention to the wrestling figures and the loose figures. Nope, not Loft and not Coney. Alright, we're going to give it about 9 more minutes if we don't get an answer. And then we will be looking for 3 or 6 participants for the Wipeout game. So if you are interested in participating, make sure you're ready to speak up. So yeah, like I said, the funny thing was, I'm just sitting here all day, and I've got the last hour and a half, and it's like, take a photo, gotta make sure the photo is good. If the photo's good, upload it to Dropbox. Then get the photo from Dropbox, make sure you find the right photo, stick it in the catalog, and put a small description with it. And it's like, yeah. It basically took me, like I said, an hour and a half to do about 6 items. Because I was never happy with any of the photographs in particular.
Pine.
And like I said, for those of you that saw the Instagram picture, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the list of that is the immediate list of prizes I am trying to get cataloged. That is not counting what was under the bar, and is not counting what's in the liquor cabinet. Yes, I have stuff hiding in the liquor cabinet. Ooh. Ow, my foot just cramped.
Cast.
Ow,
Sign.
my foot just cramped. Nope, not cast, not signed, not passed. I will say, I did see one or two guesses somewhere that were off by one letter. I did see one or two guesses that were off by one letter. Oh, see, cyst would have been a good one to use. Cyst would have been a good one to use.
Lost.
But we're going to let this run for about another 6 minutes. And then I'm going to demonstrate the ad that I've been working on for the Toy Den Nerds. And then we will look for 3 or 6 participants. So make sure you speak up when we ask, because we're doing a closed game tonight. And now my other foot is hurting. I think it's because I stepped on something today when I was like dealing with the dog. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to start off pretty much every episode with the title screen. Will run for about 15 minutes. And then we will have the missing letter for the next 15. Then we'll try to run one ad.
Loan.
Nope, not yet. And then we will start with the game. So we're trying to get a schedule set. Oh, I like that one. I'm gonna have to remember the dueling one. I didn't even think of dueling.
Soft.
Nope, it is not soft. Yeah, it's a bear getting old. You know that? Nope, we're getting some good words that they're not the one specific one we are looking for. See, I think I had done sign on a previous one. No, I had done MAR, M-A-A-R. And everybody looked at me like, that's not a word. And it's like you pull up the dictionary. And it's like, yeah, it is. It's right here. I think that they think sign in the same.
Sony.
Same. I would think they think sign in the same way they would think mark. All right, 3 more minutes on the 4-letter word. And I will tell you what we're going to do. If somebody does come up with
a dictionary always nearby during Scable just to make people mad when I have to point it out to them, LOL.
I have done that to many people too. And what I am going to do is, because I know how much people like this, is that the vault will be eligible to be guessed at if somebody does solve these. It used to be I would just run them to run them, and then somebody after a while said these are hard enough and fun enough that you should make them. You should give them at least a shot at the vault. So I decided that's exactly what I do with these. If you guess the word in the 15-minute time limit that we try to set this up for, you will get one shot at trying to guess the vault combination.
Sold.
And for those of you that don't know, the vault is basically, you make a 4-digit guess. If it's the same number that I have chosen and have written down, you get one prize of my choosing. And I usually put the good mid-range stuff in the vault. What have we given out in the vault so far? I've given out the Batman Bendable Figures collection from the 1960 TV show. I gave away...
Sold.
I'm trying to think of what else I've given away with the vault. Two other ones I've given away, and I can't think of it off the top of my head now. All right, guys.
Sold.
Nope.
Toonie.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4,
Tony.
3, 2, 1. Time is up. So the four-letter word did not get solved, so no free vault guesses today. It is time to reveal the 4-letter word of the day. And the 4-letter word of the day, and you guys were extremely close on one of them. I told you guys you were off by one letter. I saw cold, I saw sold, I saw told. I put cold, sold, told, fold. But I did not see mold. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, rhyme is a word. Rhyme is basically ice frost of sorts. Is what you see. It's like dirty ice hangings. So there was no free guess at the vault.
Rhyme. The hell is that?
It is basically dirty icicles. It's basically the simplest way I know how to put it.
I should have thought of that.
And that was one I was kind of reluctant to put in there, but I always pick one really good word that will throw people off. It was funny because, like I said, last Tuesday when we did it, we had UST up there as one of the 3 letters. Hey, HBK, how we doing?
Yes.
And everybody, I mean everybody, because of where it was sitting, thought it was oust. So they're trying every word they can think of where O is the second letter. And it wasn't even an O. Alright guys, so that's the 4-letter word for tonight.
Close by 1 letter.
Yep, that's the way it goes many times. I have seen many times when I've run this, they will literally go through every letter combination with 3 of the right ones, and they will just never get the 4th one. Alright guys, as I said, we're going to do a quick commercial, quote-unquote, commercial break for the Toy Den Nerds. And again, if you guys have streams, I am going to try to make stuff like this for you guys I know what I want to do for
never
Sunday
thought of
Heat.
lime.
I just have to come out. I got to find the good graphic because I don't make any of the graphics. Everything I use is off of free web searches and all that good stuff. It's just I have to put them together to do what I want. And I already told them that I want to add a little something to this. So, and this is the one problem I have is like
yes.
my TV is right now is like stuck on low blue intensity. So black is not coming, the black and blue combination is not coming out as well as I had hoped. So I'm definitely going to have to do some TV color adjustments. Make sure you capitalize the yes, KT, if that's how you're going to do it. It is case sensitive because we are on YouTube. Hey, Chris, how are we doing?
Yes.
There you go.
Now I want to watch match game. Lol.
See, I love the match game music. I really do. Because believe it or not, I think it was Match Game and Pointless. They got me, or no, Only Connect. They got me started thinking I could actually make some games.
I'm dying for some match game now too, now that you mentioned it.
It's subliminal messaging, that's what it is.
I vote yes.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the current example of how the ads are going to run basically after the whatever the pre-game pick is and before the main game. Give everybody a last minute chance to get in and decide if they want to participate. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to close the ad down. So again, if you guys are a streamer, and I do this for no charge to anybody, I will even, once I get it made, I will send you a copy of the file in a flash format style. I know Toy Den Nerd said they had problems viewing it SWF file on Google. Or not Google, on Chrome. It worked. I think it works in Firefox and IE for them. They didn't send me anything back. So I'm hoping that's what worked. And it's basically, once I get it made, I will turn it into a flash format, send it to whomever makes it. So if you guys are streamers and you want one made, again, I don't charge you for it.
LOL.
B, you just have to kind of like give me some information about the stream. Like I said, I want to work on Sunday Heat.
Be right back.
I've got some ideas for it. I have some ideas for Sunday Heats. but his videos are probably a lot better than even my little ad process is. So I really got to up my game if I make one for him. But yeah, if you're a streamer, send me an email to DeSaintFan1@gmail.com and just let me know something about your stream and what you do, when it runs, and so on and so forth. And I will try to put something together. All right, ladies. It is time. I gotta kill the music because this actually has music of its own. I am looking for 6 participants. I am looking for 6 participants to participate in the game of Wipeout.
Time to find out who better. I'm in.
Alright, we got HBK, we got Fatality. I'm looking for 4 more.
No whammies. Stop.
So we're looking for 4 more participants.
In.
Alright, we got Chris. We're looking for 3 more. I got enough for a full game right now. So if you guys don't speak up, you'll be locked out. We are looking for 3 more participants. And then we will explain the rules.
Is a timer used?
Yes and no. That's the best way I can tell you this one.
I taught the whammy how to break dance back in the day. I would like to be in, please. Just need a brief explanation on the game.
Alright, KTG's in. Looking for 2 more. It has a timer to it, Eminem, but I am not satisfied yet with the timer that I have applied. So the timer is, it's more of a guesstimate right now. As you will see shortly. So we are looking for 2 more participants. I got HBK, Fatality, Chris, KTG. We're looking for 2 more.
Is this like ABC's Wipeout?
No. It is not a physical challenge. This is like the old Jim Peck game show. It is basically categories, so to speak.
I remember Wipeout back in the day.
If you remember the Jim Peck version or the British version, that's what this is like. But no, it is not the one with the red balls and the water cannons and all of that. It's too much electronics, too many goodies down here for me to do that. So we're looking for 2 more. I have HBK, I have Fatality, I have Chris, I have KTG. I need 2 more to compete with KTG in board 2. So we are looking for 2 more participants.
I was in diapers when the show was out. He taught the dancer how to use a whammy.
And as we're waiting, it's time to put on some Wipeout music. So I'm looking for 2 more, ladies and
I think I
gentlemen.
was in grade school, LOL.
I've got HBK, Fatality, Chris, and KTG. We have to have either 3 or 6. And as I've got 4, I'm looking for 6. Oh, it would help if I put it on repeat, wouldn't it? Duh. It would definitely help if I put it on repeat. For those of you that are reluctant to participate, as you can see, I have the poll up right now asking whether every Saturday game show should be Pick Your Prize Night.
Did you know I was a former Soul Train dancer?
Tonight is definitely a Pick Your Prize Night. So if that's not an emphasis to jump in, I don't know what is. We have Star Trek stuff, we have Star Wars stuff, we have Avengers stuff, we have...
Is this Paul Daniels Wipeout?
Yes, it is very similar to that version, Eminem. It is
My
very
grade school
similar.
ambition was to be on Bozo the Clown's game show.
There are a couple of tweaks in it, but it is very similar as to the Paul Daniels, Jim Peck versions. See, you thought you'd get me when you said Paul Daniels. Didn't you? You thought you'd get me. See, but I know who he is. So right now we still got 4. We're looking for 2 more. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it is Pick Your Prize, which basically means
I
if you
always want
participate,
to be on Putting on the Hits.
if you participate and you win, anything in the prize pile that you want is yours. And for those of you that saw, I put one of my prize piles out on the table and took the one Instagram photo. Like I said, that doesn't count a lot of the stuff that's down under here. Doesn't count a lot of the stuff that's here. Doesn't count a lot of the stuff that's under the monitor. So we are looking for 2 more participants. We're looking for 2 more participants. And just to show you guys some of the stuff you can claim, just for the fun of it, I like showing off goodies. This is like one of my favorite figures I have. The Dark Child figure with all the tools, or I should say all his items of viciousness. We got the Spawn figures. We have the collectible card game sets. We got the big Darth Maul figure. Oop. Let's see if we can get them in there without me knocking everything over. What else did we have? We had the NASCAR vehicles. We had the dragons. Because I know somebody that loves dragons. We had the Voltron figure. Like I said, the Voltron figure doesn't have the sword, but if somebody claims it, they get it. Hey Ed, how are we doing tonight? So I am looking for 2 more participants. I'm looking for 2 more participants to jump in and play. We got...
On Instagram there's a lot of stuff on tabletops.
The Big Bang Theory.
Dragons. Good.
Oh yeah, Chris. I thought that's the one I showed. I showed you the dragon set. I'm going to try to get him out. I'm going to try. I'm not going to guarantee him because he is buried at the moment. Oh yeah, we got the
How
little.
are you?
The Gundam. One of the Gundam figures. Knight, where are you? That's my question. You always ask if I'm giving away Gundam stuff. This is your chance to claim one. Yes, my dear.
No more dragons.
I had
How many board or card games left?
Let's see.
I got the Big Bang Theory.
I got the Uncharted. I've got the Batman Arkham City Escape. I have.
Yes, more dragons.
I have the Dragon Dice. I keep forgetting I'm not in camera range when I'm back here.
Best game show host ever.
I have the Epic EMC card set. I have the Ophidian card set.
I didn't get a good look at the prizes.
Let's see.
Thank
Oh
you,
yes.
Saint.
See, if Emery's was here, I'd tell you what Emery's would be going for. If Emery's was here, because he's already said like a million times he wants. See, we got the Voltron figure. That's the one that doesn't have the sword, unfortunately. If Emery's was here, he'd be telling you, don't take this. You would make him very, very, very angry. This, Chris, was one of the dragons. The Myths and Legends. I have the board game that's got the dragon figures to it. I got all the Heroes figures. Basically, I got all 11 of them. But what I'm going to probably do is Series 1 will be a prize. There's like 5 in Series 1, 5 in Series 2. I was going to do them by series, but I think I'm going to end up doing them one at a time. Let's see, what else can I just show off real quick? Oh yeah. We got get back in the box where you belong. What's that? Oh, that's the
Sports.
These are like two of my favorites. I'm just gonna pull one of them out. We got the Art Guitar, Guitar Mania. This is the one by
If you win a prize, David,
Led Zeppelin.
you better pick a dragon prize, LOL.
Gotta put that box back on. Leave that on the box. Don't want that falling over. We got the second guitar, which was. Oh yes, this one. If you're a rock fan, you probably
No
absolutely
way.
love this. It is the Jimi Hendrix artwork for the mini guitar.
Yes,
So
wait, LOL.
So we are looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more participants. John
MLG
Elway
astonished
figure.
face.
So we are looking. I gotta have 2 more because we've got 4. I'm needing 6. So we're looking for 2 more participants.
Nice.
Show off the This is mostly cars here. Oh yeah. This is the guy I like.
Sports stuff are mine.
Well, I got John Elway and Wayne Gretzky. Those are the only two sports figures I have at the moment. Mars Attacks. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4
I'm
participants.
gunning for the Avengers and the car stuff.
The car stuff is mostly NASCAR, but not limited to NASCAR. I don't think I'll be able to get to the NASCAR stuff right off the top of my head at the moment. But just as an example, whoop, nice save, Mark. Yep, there we go.
What that spy versus spy thing?
So
Nice
again, ladies and
prizes.
gentlemen, I'm looking for 2 more participants. Right now we got HBK, we got Fatality, we got Chris, we got KTG. And we're looking for 2 more participants to jump in. Because remember, you can't win. You can't win if you don't play. You can't win if you don't play. What that spy versus spy thing? The spy versus spy thing is basically 2 vinyl figures, the white spy and the black spy. They're 9-inch figures, maybe 6, 7-inch, I forget. With interchange, you change off their hands, and each hand has a weapon with it. So one's got the bomb, one's got the missile, one's got the gun.
Speaking of game show, remember Hot Potato? Hey everyone.
Hey, Miss Freddy's ready. Yes, I do. Bill Cullen is
Anyone just join.
my game
Hey,
show
guys.
idol. Bill Cullen is my game show idol. He is the man that I looked
Freddy
up
and
to
MRS Freddy.
on every show. So I'm looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody speak up. The first 2 to speak up are in. Again, I got HBK, I got Fatality, I got Chris, I got KTG. I'm looking for 2 more.
Hey John.
And again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is
I
literally...
swear I am 3-1.
And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Pick Your Prize night. So if you've ever seen anything on the Instagram account that I have shown off,
2 more people join. Please join. We would love to have a nice competitive game. So do I.
you could claim it if it's not been out. So again, for those of you that worry about any hidden fees or any extras like that, it's basically, I box it up, I write you a nice little goofy note, I ship it to you free of charge. I have shipped stuff to Belgium, I have shipped stuff to the UK, I have shipped stuff to Canada. It's all on me. You just have to play to win. So again, we are looking for 2 more participants for the game of Wipeout.
MRS Freddy revealed my real name.
We won't tell. I promise. I didn't see a thing. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
LOL, it's been revealed.
let's see. Well, while we're waiting for two more, we're going to show off some more stuff, see if we can get somebody to jump in. We have the Hellspawn figure.
I don't care.
We have... I'm not going to take them out of the
At
boxes.
least it's not your full name and social. How do you play?
Well, like I said, I will explain the rules after I get two more participants. But if you have ever seen the British version or the Gem Pet version of the show, it runs 90% similar. We just have two tweaks to it. The car figures, the die-cast cars. Ta-da! And I love the spider figure, or the spider. Oh! Now, if this doesn't get you guys interested in jumping in, I'm going to be shocked. If this does not get somebody interested, how about a 1 of 750 limited edition Hikari Spider-Man? And if that doesn't get somebody interested, I'm doing something wrong. That's all I can say.
Whoa.
Or, if Spider-Man's not your thing,
nice.
one of 2,000 Skeletor.
I play.
There we go. I knew I had to show something off that was going to get somebody's attention. All right, Lewis is in. We need one more, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for one more.
Yay.
Or one of my favorite pieces that only a couple people seem to remember. Dragon's Lair Singe. So like you guys can see, this is why people that collect don't stop collecting. Because if you stopped collecting, you got to go back and catalog everything you have. It's bad enough with my baseball cards and my stamps that I haven't cataloged those in eternity. Could you imagine if I started collecting all these nice, fun things? You guys would never see me. I'd be buried in front of my computer databases. Alright, we got HBK, we got Fatality, we got Chris, we got KTG, we got Lewis. We're looking for one more. And like I said, I'm going to find something to draw one more person. We got the Avengers set. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a full set. Now, I don't know how true it was when I got told the original value of this thing. I gotta find it. I was told, where'd it go? He's buried.
Come on, we need one more to join.
We're looking for one more participant, ladies and gentlemen. Figure out where I put him. Yes, that's the good thing. That's the weird thing about boxes. Boxes can
Why
be in
you
bad
do the
shape.
Daysame fan why?
Why I do what? Show off the Avengers?
Please.
I show off everything. We're looking for one more participant, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I tried to find my Red Tornado figure. He's around here somewhere because I just had him a little bit ago. Maybe you're a Transformers person. Ta-da! Or maybe you're like me, you like Star Trek. We are looking for one more participant, folks. And then we will get started. Oh, to answer somebody, I think, somebody asked about board games and how many I had left. I still
I'm
have quite a
Soundwave's
few of them.
nephew.
I still have quite a few of them. For instance, I still have the... I keep forgetting the robot gets in the way. I still have the Marvel vs. System. Try to figure out where Red Tornado went. He's around here somewhere. I just have no idea where he vanished. Captain America. Say hi, Captain. More Transformers. Put the Transformers back here.
Stop the Daysame fan choices. My are getting hard now. LOL.
That's the idea. I gotta draw one more player in. Work. That's the idea. Thundercats. Oh, is there? No, that's not him. So we are looking for one more participant, ladies and gentlemen. One more. Oh, there he is. Nope, that's not him.
Thundercats. Who?
So we are looking for one more participant, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 5. We have HBK, Fatality, Chris, KTG, and Lewis. Since I have it out, like I said, sometimes the boxes I get them are not in the best shape, but that's because you buy them in the flea market, you buy them in auctions, you buy them at toy shows. Don't bug me. I know the Red Tornado figure was here somewhere. We have
Come on,
Underdog.
somebody.
We're looking for one more. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 5 active participants. We are looking for one more.
Bubbles, if you're watching, Daysame fan is making my choices hard.
I don't think she's watching. I think she's working on her employment project. I
Lol.
think. I'm trying to draw one more person to participate.
Lol.
He's bugging me. I had Red Tornado in my hands earlier. One more, ladies and gentlemen. One more. And we can get started. We have 5 of our 6.
It pick your prize, so I pick the TV. LOL. LOL David. Lol.
We are looking for one more participant. Yeah, trust me, she would claim the TV. She definitely would. Alright, this is gonna bug me now. Red Tornado has vanished. This is what happens when I clean. I put somebody down and I don't remember where I put him.
Laughing. I bet someone joined for the TV.
No, see, if somebody joined for the TV, that would be like the end of Listwitz. Because I'm not going back to that teeny weeny little bitty monitor. Not happening. Ah, there he is. I knew he was here somewhere. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. Somebody told me if the box was in good shape, it's like his value is somewhere in the $50 or $60 range. And it wasn't the guy I bought it from that made that statement. We are looking for one more participant, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking for one more. So you guys can see, these are not prizes. Or at least I try not to pick you guys some prizes. If I do, somebody's going to tell me and say something. Or at least I hope they will. Darkside, if you're watching, I still got 3 Green Lantern items. 1.
As long as the government don't up it again. LOL.
And I even got one with your John Stewart figure. 2.
Where's Nerdy?
Don't know. I was talking to him on Instagram earlier. And number 3.
Sorry, had to toss that out. LOL.
So we are looking for one more participant, ladies and gentlemen. One more. And I will even tell you this is more of a category game than a trivia game. So if you guys are worried about trivia getting to you, there's a little, but nowhere near as much.
Mofo list wits.
So
Someone play, please.
Hey, Nerdy! So we are looking for one more participant. Somebody jumped in. Because again, it is pick your prize night. Which means if you want something, if you win, it's yours.
Hey. There he
Right
is.
now, we have HBK, we have Fatality, we have Chris. You guys will be board number 1. We have KTG, we have Lewis. We are looking for one more participant for board number 2. Alright, Nerdy is in. We have our 6. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to explain how the game works. I'm going to show you a topic. There will be 10 correct answers in the topic. There will also be 6 incorrect ones. Okay? Game is designed to be played with 3 or 6 players. We're going to do, again, board number 1 will belong to HBK, Fatality, and Chris. You guys will each alternate choosing one item off the board. Behind every valid answer is a point value. If you give me a correct pick, you'll get that total added to your score. However, behind these 6 wrong answers, there's a wipeout. You do not get any points, and you are halfway from being eliminated on the board. If you pick 2 wipeouts, so if you pick 2 wrong choices, you're locked out from the remainder of the board. You hold your score, though, for a reason. Play on the board will continue until all the players have been locked out or until all 10 correct answers have been chosen. The first 3 players will compete over 3. Nah, that's the 3-player version. Da, 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 da. The 6-player game, 3 players will compete on board 1. So again, that will be HBK, Fatality, and Chris. Whoever wins automatically moves on to their second board. The 2 remaining players, the highest non-winning scorer of the 4 players that do not win will move on. So for instance, if Fatality wins board number 1, he moves on. KTG wins board number 2, KTG moves on. The 4 remaining players, we compare your scores, and the player who has the highest score moves on. If there's a tie, there is a tiebreaker question, just so you guys know. Okay? Now, it says there's a 45-second time limit. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. However, I am going to be keeping track, so if I think you take too long, it's going to be considered a wipeout. So make sure you put a guess in. Okay? We'll worry about round 2 when we get to it. So, HBK, Fatality, and Chris, you will be starting off with board number 1. And here is your topic: the mother of necessity. The 1950s were considered by many to be one of the greatest decades in human history because of the leaps we took forward in technology and other items. I'm going to show you 16 items. 10 of these items were invented or created in the 1950s. Okay? We're going to start with HBK because he was the first one that said he was in on the game. So HBK, you're going to have first choice of one of these 16 items. So HBK, can you identify one of the 10 things on our list that came from the 1950s? Or are you going to wipe out? We have the mobile phone, the hovercraft, Velcro, credit cards, liquid paper, silicone breast implants, microchips, the black box, McDonald's, the barcode, photocopier, super glue, halogen lamps, the kidney dialysis machine, videotape recorder, and oral contraceptives. So HBK, you make the first choice. What item of those 16 was invented in the 1950s? Now, just to show you guys, there is a timer on it. But like I said, for now, I am not going to use the timer because I'm still not happy with the 45-second limit. So HBK, you pick one of those 16 items.
McDonald's.
All right, HBK says McDonald's. Was McDonald's created in the 1950s? And indeed, it was HBK, which means you scored 25 points. So you have taken 25 points right off the bat. And the player number 2 is Fatality. Fatality. It is your choice of the remaining items. Name one of these items that was invented in the 1950s. There are 9 items left. And like I said, that's why I don't worry about the timer, because I'm not satisfied with the timer number. We have the mobile phone. We have hovercraft.
Barcode.
Fatality says the barcode was invented in the 1950s. Was the barcode a 1950 invention, or is it a wipeout? And indeed it is. It was indeed invented in 1957, I think. I did not put the years down, and I had intended to. So, Fatality has scored 10. Chris, it is your turn. HBK, be ready to make your choice next. And I will tell you guys right now, the points behind them were selected at random. There's no this one's harder, so it's worth more. One of the easiest ones could be worth the maximum points. We have 8 items left, Chris.
Videotape recorder.
The videotape recorder. Was the videotape recorder invented in the 1950s? Yes, it was. So Chris scores another 10 points. And HBK, you should be ready, hopefully, to make your choice now. We have the mobile phone, hovercraft, Velcro, credit cards, liquid paper, silicone breast implants, microchips, the black box, the photocopier, super glue, halogen lamps, kidney dialysis machine, and oral contraceptives.
Super glue.
Super glue is from HBK. Is super glue one of our items from the 1950s? Yes, it is. And HBK scores another 20 points. He's racking them up. So fatality. It is your turn. And we are going to start the list, and we're going to start the timer, see what happens now. Which one of these items was invented in the 1950s?
Velcro.
Velcro. Fatality. See, I like this. We're actually beating the timer, so the timer may not be a bad thing. It's like we'll do the first round will be like timer light. The second round we'll do full timer and see what happens. Is Velcro a 1950s invention? No, Velcro is not. Fatality has the first strike. It was actually invented in 1961, I think. Velcro came about in the 1960s, not the 1950s. All right, so Fatality, you have to be careful. If you get the next strike, your point total is locked at whatever your score is. Okay? So Chris, it is a reset time, and it is your choice. We have mobile phone, we have hovercraft, we still have a photocopier, credit cards, liquid paper, halogen lamps, silicone breast implants, the kidney dialysis machine, microchips, black box, and oral contraceptives. See, now there would have been the timer, so if we were playing on timer, Chris would have had the strike against her. So Chris, we're looking for one of these items that was invented in the 1950s. See, right about now would have been my, okay, you're over the time limit thing. So when I get there, when I do this thing, when I get this thing reprogrammed, I'm probably going to set up for like 1 minute. And then the timer will actually stand. Oral contraceptives were oral contraceptives invented in the 1950s. Yes, they were. And Chris scores another 5 points on the board. And HBK, you are up. So HBK, here are the choices that remain. We've taken 5 off, so there are 5 left. But there are now 5 wrong ones up there. mobile phone, hovercraft, photocopier, credit cards, liquid paper, halogen lamps, silicone breast implants, kidney dialysis machine, microchips, and the airplane's black box. All right, HBK, we're waiting for the answer from you. Smack him on the head, Chris.
Yes.
Make him answer. HBK. I know it's not me, but I'm seeing chat lines coming through. Photocopier. Is the photocopier... Yeah.
Nice shirt, by the way.
The photo... Thank you, Nerdy. You knew I had to wear it. I bragged about it earlier today. Is the photocopier from the 1950s? No, it is not. 1967, I think. So HBK has hit the first strike. All right, Fatality. You cannot hit a strike or you will definitely be out of the game. Because you have won already and are in third place. So you need something with some points to catch up.
Liquid paper.
Liquid paper. Is liquid paper an invention from the 1950s? Yes, it is. And that's another 5 points to tie you for second at the moment. For those of you that don't know, and this was what got me started on making this, if you're my age, you know of the group called the Monkees. The Monkees' lead singer, his mom actually invented liquid paper. She made millions on liquid paper. So the rock star was basically, he's in a very wealthy family. Let's just put it that way. I'm trying to remember which one. Like I said, that's what happened to start this, because I'm like, wow.
I knew that.
All right, Chris, you have no strikes at the moment, so you are in good shape. There are 4 wrong ones left. There are 4 correct ones left. So, Chris, which choice would you like to make? We have the mobile phone, the hovercraft, credit cards, halogen lamps, silicone breast implants, the kidney dialysis machine, microchips, and the black box. I'm trying to remember which one of the
My
monkeys
mom
is.
invented the glory hole.
It's been around a lot longer than your mom, Nerdy. She might have taken credit for it. So, Chris, which one of these items was done in the 1950s?
Microchips.
Chris is going to go with microchips. Were microchips
Wow.
a 1950s invention. Microchips it is, and microchips is worth another 5 points. So Chris is up to 20. And that means we are down to 3 correct items. So HBK, it is your choice. You do have 1 strike, so you do not want to get locked out, because that means Fatality and Chris will be trying to catch you. But you do have a good sized lead at the moment, but I do know there is more than 25 points still up here. I don't know if there are more. Let me rephrase that. I know there are a few points still up here. So HBK, what of our remaining items was invented in the 1950s? Now I'm going to tell HBK to smack Chris on the back of the head. Or no, sorry, let me do it again. Let's tell Chris to smack HBK on the back of the head again.
Halogen lamps.
HBK is going to go with halogen lamps. Were halogen lamps a 1950s invention? No, they were not. 1970, I think. I have to go look that up. Alright, HBK, you are locked out, which means you cannot make any more choices this round. Fatality, you are behind him by 30. Chris, you are behind him by 25. I do not know if there are that many points still up there or not. So Fatality, you have the next choice. Again, there are 3 items left, but you do have the strike on you. So pick wisely. We're looking for an invention that was invented in the 1950s.
Kidney dialysis machine.
The kidney dialysis machine. Was the dialysis machine a 1950s invention? No, it was not. Fatality, you are locked out. Believe it or not, the kidney dialysis machine, depending on who you ask, is actually an 1800s invention. Depending on who you ask. The electronic version is a 1962 one, I think. But there are some historians that say that the dialysis machine was actually invented back in the 1800s. All right, Chris. The 2 men are locked out. So you have free choice of the board. You have no strikes. There are 3 items left. There are 2 bad ones left. So you get to make all remaining choices in an attempt to catch HBK. So Chris, what is your first choice of item that was invented in the 1950s?
Black box.
The airplane black box. Was the airplane's black box a 1950s invention? Yes, it was. And that's another 5 points for you. All right, Chris, you are now trailing by 20 points. I do not know if there are 20 points left on the two good items, but you would like to get as many of them as you can to try to qualify as the best non-winner. So we have the mobile phone, the hovercraft, credit cards, and the silicone breast implant. Chris, what is your next choice?
Hovercraft.
Hovercraft. Is the hovercraft a 1950s invention? Yes, it is, and there's another 10. All right, Chris, there is one item left. I do not know the point value behind it. We have the mobile phone, credit cards, or the silicone breast implant. Which item would you like to choose?
Silicone breast implants.
The silicone breast implant. All right, if this is the correct one, this will be your last score. If it is not correct, you still get one more choice because there's still one right, one left. Is a silicone breast implant from the 1950s? No, it is not. I think 1960 exact, I think. All right, Chris. You have one choice left. Is the mobile phone a 1950s invention, or is the credit card a 1950s invention?
No, they are real and they are spectacular.
My buzzer died. Hey, I don't know why my buzzer died. So, Chris, is the mobile phone or is it the credit card? If you get it right, you get the points. If not, you are locked at 35. And that's the target the next three players are trying to beat.
Credit cards.
Credit
My bra
cards.
size is a triple J.
Is the credit card a 1950s invention? Yes, it is, and with 20 points, Chris takes board number 1. Wow. The mobile phone was 1963, that much I do remember. The mobile phone was definitely
I've got
not a
a lovely bunch of
1950s
coconuts.
invention. All right, so Chris is definitely moving on to round 2, or moving to the third board.
No way.
KTG, Lewis, and Nerdy will be trying to at least match HBK's 45 points. All right. So, KTG, you will be first, Lewis will second, and Nerdy will be third. And here is your category. You say tomato, I say tomato. But no matter
Can
how
I
you
play
say
with your
it,
coconuts?
tomatoes,
Big ones.
not coconuts,
Small ones.
have a large
Some as
number of
big as your head.
varieties. In fact, there are so many that we actually picked 10 for our list, and we just made 6 of them up. How many of our 10 varieties of tomatoes can you find before you wipe out? So here is the list. We have Brandywine, we have Moneymaker, Paul Robeson, Celebrity, Yellow Pear, Dwarf Red, Green Zebra,
Beat it.
Damson's Peak, Beauty of Bath, Bambino Nero, Lobo, Silver Bludger, Big Rainbow, Mortgage Lifter, 4th of July, and Granadero. So those are the 16 that we came up with. 10 are real, 6 are fake. KTG, you will have first choice as to which of these are a legitimate tomato variety. So KTG, you pick the first one. Now I gotta figure out if I can do a coconut board. Big Rainbow. Is the Big Rainbow a tomato species? Yes, it is. It is indeed a tomato species. And with that KTG, you get the first 5 points on the board. All right, Lewis. It is your choice. Again, we have Brandywine, Moneymaker, Paul Robeson, Celebrity, Yellow Pear, Dwarf Red, Green Zebra, Damson's Peak, Beauty of Bath, Bambino Nero,
Brandywine.
Brandywine. Is the Brandywine a valid variety of tomato? Yes, it is. And with that, Lewis grabs one of the 20-point boards and takes an early lead. All right, Nerdy. It is your choice. We are looking for a brand of tomato. Right now, you guys are looking to hopefully beat 45 points to knock HBK out of the third and final board in the first round. Trying to figure out why my buzzer's not working. It works for the first couple and then it dies. So Nerdy, we're looking for a tomato variety.
Show me Moneymaker 254. Alex.
Moneymaker. Is the Moneymaker a tomato variety? Yes, it is. And Nerdy with another 20. So 2 of the big scores off the board. But we do know there's a 25-pointer still up there somewhere for somebody. All right, KTG. It is your choice. We are looking for a variety of tomato.
Mortgage lifter.
The mortgage lifter is the mortgage lifter, a tomato variety. Yes, it is. And another 5 points for KTG. All right, Lewis. It is your choice again. Which of these is a legitimate tomato?
I thought Moneymaker was made up.
Nope. It is I had to throw. I saw that one when I went researching.
Dwarf red.
And I had to use it. I had to use it when I saw that one. The dwarf red. Is the dwarf red a legitimate tomato variety? No, it is not. So, Lewis, you have your first strike against you. If you get one more, you are locked out. And the other two players will be competing to try to raise their points. The dwarf red, completely fictional. I made that one up off the top of my head because it just sounded so obvious. All right, Nerdy. It is your choice here. Now, believe it or not, if we were only doing 3 players, it would be basically, the scores would just keep piling on and piling on and piling on for 3 boards.
That sounded like a cherry tomato type.
You want to know where I got dwarf red from? I happened to make up dwarf red because I happened, when I was writing the list up,
Show me
I had
beauty
red
back.
dwarf.
Alex.
That's where I got dwarf red from. The Beauty of Bath is the Beauty of Bath a legitimate tomato variety? No, the Beauty of Bath is not a legitimate tomato variety. Which means Nerdy has 1 stopper against him. All right, KTG, it is your choice.
Clever saint.
Well, see, I did really bad when I made up the ones for the fireworks, I think, because I've run this once before when I first started, because I loved the game. And the ones I made up,
Paul Robeson.
the guy said it was just way too obvious. All right, KTG is going with the Paul Robeson.
Hey. Screw you, Alex. You communist.
Is the Paul Robeson a tomato variety? Yes, it is.
Hey,
and
Jimmy.
KTG scores another 5 points. All right, Lewis. You have 1 stopper against you.
Wow.
You are tied with Nerdy right now, though. So you need something with points to take the lead and stay in the game, or you're locked at 20. Hi, hon.
Fourth of July. Nerdy. Host will not allow me to have the shirt even though he said it looks better on me. I don't even like tomatoes, but I deal with them a lot at work.
All right. Lewis has chosen the 4th of July. Okay, Lewis, you need this one for some points to jump in the lead. And the 4th of July is a tomato variety. For another 10 points, put you at 30. All right, Nerdy, The pressure's on you. You've got one against you. We know there's a 25-pointer still up there somewhere. But if you pick a wrong one, you're locked out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bubbles.
See, if she didn't do that, it'd be nice and buy her one. Or at least when I get paid, I buy her one. All right, Nerdy. Which one of our remaining? There are 4 wrong. There are 4 right.
Show me yellow pair, you communist.
Yellow pear is the yellow pear.
Laughing.
A tomato variety. Yes, it is, and another 10 points for Nerdy. So we are still tied in the lead. KTG bringing up the rear. But again, there is a 25-pointer still up there somewhere. But we only have 3 correct ones
Nerdy
left.
should get kicked for insulting the host. Laughing. Ha ha ha.
No. Besides which, I get him on
Dang
occasion
Nerdy.
on his show. It's more fun picking on him than Ginger. But I was nice to him yesterday since he wasn't feeling so hot. All right, KTG. It is your choice. Which of our remaining 7
Just kidding.
are a valid tomato variety?
Granadero, please.
The Granadero. Is the Granadero a legitimate tomato variety? Yes, it is, and another 10 points for KTG. KTG has not gotten a strike yet, but he just can't seem to find one of those big scoring numbers. All right, Lewis. We are down to 2 legitimate answers left on the list. We are down to 2. We've picked 8. We've got 2 wrong. So, Lewis, we do know there's at least 1 big score
Celebrity.
left.
It's the NyQuil talking.
The celebrity. If the celebrity is a valid point, you are still eligible to earn points. If not, you are locked out. Is the celebrity a tomato variety? Yes, it is, and there is the big 25. So Lewis jumps into the lead. And here is the catch. Nerdy, there is only 1 left. I do not know if it's a 20. I do not know if it's a 10. I do not know if it's a 5. You have to pick it and hope it is a 20-point answer. There is only the 1 left. Is it the Bambino Nero, the Lobo, the Silver Bludger, the Green
Good
Zebra,
job, Louie.
or the Damson's Peak?
I know the answer.
Now, see, he's seeing communist in his sleep because he's been taking NyQuil. That's what it is.
Thank you.
So, Nerdy, which of these 5 is a legitimate tomato
I
variety?
am almost sure too.
Well, because if Nerdy doesn't get it, you still got to get it right, KTG, and hope it's 20 to tie HBK.
Show me green zebra. Alex.
green zebra. So this will decide whether or not Nerdy moves on or if HBK moves on right now. The correct, or well, let me rephrase that. This will decide if Nerdy moves on. Is the green zebra a tomato variety? Yes, it is, but it is only 5 points, which means it is not enough to catch HBK. We nailed all 10 of them.
I think it is.
And like I said, I didn't know the point value because it's been sitting in my queue for so long.
That's the one I would pick too.
So we are down to the final 3. It will be Chris, Lewis, and HBK for the 3rd board. Now, you guys are competing again to be the top 2 scorers. Because the 3rd board knocks it down from 3 to 2.
Yum.
All right, guys. Here is the 3rd board of round 1. There have been a large number of species that have been labeled as extinct, and a number of them that the World Wildlife Fund has named as endangered. We have put 10 extinct animals on our list. We have put 6 endangered animals on our list. I need the 10 extinct animals before you wipe out. Now, as Chris won board 1, she will get, and she has the highest score of the 2, she will have first choice. Lewis, you will be 2nd, and HBK, you will be 3rd. Okay? So here is the list of 16 animals. We have the quagga, the Amur leopard, the Javan tiger, the Cross River gorilla, the West African black rhinoceros, the Sumatran orangutan, the Caribbean monk seal, the leatherback turtle, the Tacopa pupfish, the Pyrenean ibex, the Bubal hartebeest, yes, that is an animal, the sea mink, the Tasmanian tiger.
I now secretly wished you both got wiped out. Now laughs.
The vaquita, and the one I can't pronounce 2 of, the Sayola, I think is how you pronounce it.
Wait, did I say it out loud laughing?
All right, Chris, you have first choice of these 16 legitimate animals. Name one of them that is extinct.
Javan tiger. I dated a chick named Vaquita.
The Javan tiger is the Javan tiger an extinct animal? Yes, it is. And it's a 5-point animal for Chris. So Chris takes the early lead with one of the small numbers. And Lewis, it is now your choice.
Sea mink.
The sea mink. Is the sea mink an extinct animal? Yep, it is definitely an extinct animal. And you score 5 as well. And that puts HBK, you are up. We have 8 valid. We have 6 endangered. Smack him on the back of the head again, Chris. See, it's going to be a theme when you're both on. It's just smack him. Even if he's not playing, just smack him. And I gotta step in front of the camera a second. While we wait for HBK to make a choice. Come on, HBK.
Smack LOL. Quagga.
The Quagga is the Quagga. An extinct Yes, it is. The Quagga is also extinct for another 5, which means we only have one 5-point answer left on the board. All right, Chris, it is your turn, my dear. We are looking for an extinct animal.
West African black rhinoceros.
The West African black rhino is the West African black rhino an extinct animal? Yes, it is. And Chris scores 20 on that one to take a huge commanding lead. All right, Lewis, it is your choice.
Boo. Great auk.
The great auk is the great auk, one of our extinct animal species. Yes, it is, and another 10 points for Lewis. Which means HBK, you got your work cut out for you here. We have 5 correct ones left. We have 6 incorrect ones. 5 of these have been classified as extinct by the World Wildlife Fund. 6 of them have not. 6 of them are actually endangered.
Saola.
The Saola is the Saola an extinct or it is endangered? Let's find out. It is actually endangered. The Saola is actually an endangered animal, not an extinct animal, which means HBK has his first strike against him. And he's in 3rd place, so he's got some work to do. All right, Chris. It is your choice. We have 5 correct left. We have 5 incorrect left. Which of these remaining animals is extinct? Like I said, I have spent most of the day actually programming a bunch of stuff so I can put in questions later. So it's like more recent. But I've got the Jeopardy one ready, the Blockbusters one ready, the Classic Concentration one ready. What else did I work on today? That's the question. That one I still have to like.
Gorilla.
That one I still have to like manually do some adjustment to when I program them. The Cross River
Saola is my
Gorilla
baby mama.
is the Cross River Gorilla an extinct animal? No, it is endangered. That means Chris has her first strike on her. And that puts you in good shape at the moment, Lewis. Because there are 5 correct, there are only 4 incorrect.
Saola sounds like my big Samoan baby daddy.
So, Lewis, it is your choice. We are looking for an extinct animal species. See, Saola sounds like one of my ex-bosses.
Tacopa pupfish.
Tacopa pupfish. Is the Tacopa pupfish an extinct species? Yes, it is, and Lewis scores another 5 points. But just remember, it's the points that count. KTG went strikeless in the previous game, and he couldn't get the points he needed. All right, so I think all the 5-point answers are off the board. I think. HBK, it is your choice. You have 1 strike against you.
Caribbean
You are in
Monkey.
3rd place.
That sounds like a fish with a puppy dog face.
The Caribbean monk seal. Alright, so this is how it looks. HBK, if you are right, the game continues. If you are wrong, Chris and Lewis automatically move to the next round. But we still have to do the full playthrough to see who gets the first advantage. Is the Caribbean monk seal an extinct species? Yes, it is, and there's the 25-pointer to put HBK in the lead with 1 strike. HBK jumps into the lead with that one. Chris, it is your turn. We are looking for one of the remaining extinct species. We have 6 correct come off, so we have 4 correct. We have Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 3 correct left. I lost count. We have 3 correct left on the board. I was thinking 4 and 4. Don't ask me why. I count on my fingers and toes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do.
Tasmanian
Chris?
tiger.
The Tasmanian tiger. Is the Tasmanian tiger
I know
an
what it
extinct
feels like to be on the
species?
outside looking in. Is this what they meant by when the doves cry?
Yes, it is. And that puts Chris at
Get your ass
35
in this
points.
house right now.
I'm not even going to say it. Aurora, oh. See, I was thinking Nikita Banana, but... All right, Lewis. It is your choice. We are down to 1, 2, 3. We're down to 2 correct, 4 incorrect. Lewis, which of these is an extinct species?
Bugle hartebeest.
The Bubal hartebeest is the Bubal hartebeest, one of our extinct species. Yes, it is. It is indeed one of our extinct species, which means we currently have a tie for second, as Lewis and HBK are both at 30. But HBK gets to make the next choice. The Pyrenean ibex. All right, it's very simple, HBK.
It's the brand of banana that Carmen Miranda's illegitimate sister wears on her head, Vaquita.
We have taken 9 correct ones off the board. If the Pyrenean ibex is the correct answer, you will score at least 5 points, which means you and Chris are moving on. Is the Pyrenean ibex an extinct species? Yes, it is for the Big 20. And ladies and gentlemen, we have taken off the 10 correct answers.
That's Chiquita.
Which means HBK and Chris are moving on to round 2. Lewis, it was one of those where the same thing happened to KTG. He's like no strikes, but he couldn't get the point numbers that he needed. So it is Chris versus HBK in round 2. Now, if there had been a tie, we would have had the tiebreaker question and so on and so forth.
That's the joke.
So we do not need the tiebreaker question.
My
All right,
fault.
Chris and HBK. HBK, you had the highest. Let me make sure. Yep, you had the highest combined point
OMG,
total.
now it's time to see who the best in house.
You had the highest point total, so you're going to be able to start the bidding. Now, this is how round 2 works. The topic of this is Star Trek locations. Okay? I'm going to show you, I'm trying to remember how many are on here real quick. 1, 2, 3. I think there are 14
Oh, come
on the board. There are 14 locations that will be on this board. 8 of them are locations that were in Star Trek the original series
I knew it.
only.
Lol.
You make the first bid on how many you
She
think
hates
you
Star Trek
know
LOL.
without getting any wrong. So you'll make the first bid. If she wants to make this a higher bid, she makes the next bid. Then it comes back to you if you think you can beat her bid. At some point,
LOL.
if you think someone
I
makes a
probably knew
bid
this.
that they can't match, you basically call them on it. Okay? So here are the 14 locations that we are referring to. We have Holberg 917G, Fabrina, Catula, Genosis, Xantaras, Corydon, Terek, Deneva, Ingraham B, New Savannah, Miri, Xeon,
3 for $4,000, Alex.
and Shadow. So HBK, how many of those 8 correct ones can you name without wiping out? You
Those
really
my
hate
children
4-2
mean.
them, I think. So HBK, how many locations from Star Trek, the original series only, can you name before you wipe out? Again, you can go up to 8.
4.
Alright, HBK says he can do 4. Chris, you can go higher than 4, or you can challenge him to name 4. You can raise the bid as high as you want, or you can let him to try to name 4 of them. Yeah, the maximum bid is 8.
Five.
Alright, Chris thinks she can name 5. HBK, you can either go for 6 or higher, or you can challenge her to name 5 of them.
She hates Star Trek, so she can try LOL.
Alright, Chris. It's very simple. You name any 5 you want from that list. You can do them all at once, you can do them one at a time, it's up to you. I need 5 planets that are from Star Trek, the original series only. See, that's the one good thing about this is you can just throw them all out there at once, or you can pick one, a couple of them that you're sure of, and let them narrow it down.
Genesis.
Alright, Geonosis is one. Like I said, you can name them as you go, because like I said, I'm going to do them as I hear them or see them. Is Geonosis a planet from Star Trek, the original series? No, it is not.
Geonosis.
Which means HBK leads one board to nothing. Just like that. Geonosis is from Star Wars. Geonosis is a planet in Star Wars. The other incorrect ones were Terek, was from Star Trek Voyager. New Savannah was from Doctor Who. Leonis was from Battlestar Galactica. Shadow was from Firefly.
I know probably 3.
Xantoris was from Star Trek Enterprise. The other ones that are on the list were the Star Trek, the original series. So HBK leads 1-0. And we go to board number 2. And we are looking for G.I. Joe cartoon characters.
LOL.
And I think Nerdy's like ready to smack me because of these categories. We're going to show you 14 G.I. Joe characters. Okay? 8 of them only appeared in the cartoon TV series, the original. 6 of them did not. Alright? As HBK won the first one, Chris, he's going to have the first choice of the bet again. Here are the 14 G.I. Joe characters. We have Tunnel Rat, Heavy Metal,
Laughing I
Big
hate G.I.
Love,
Joe.
Sparks, Zap, Tollbooth, Law, Jinx, Steeler, Copperhead, Falcon, Scrap Iron, Pythona, and Grunt. Alright, HBK, you have the advantage. How many of these 14 characters that are from the cartoon series, cartoon TV series, can you name?
Two.
HBK can only name 2. Alright. Chris, you can raise the bet, or you can dare him to name 2 of the characters from the TV series.
K Smart as name them.
Oh, you're gonna challenge him for 2? Okay. HBK, to win the game, because you will have taken 2 of 3 boards, I need 2 of these characters that were from the G.I. Joe cartoon series.
Laughing.
Wow.
I smell a hustler.
Well, see, it doesn't make sense because I know he's not going to pick her dragon. I know he's not going to pick her dragon. I know it.
I play you my loving wife.
Alright, HBK. Name 2 of them that come from the TV series.
I can name 5 LOL.
She already dared you to just name 2 of them. So his question is, did HBK just play? Did HBK just play his wife, or am I missing something? All right, HBK says this first one of the 2 is Tunnel Rat. Did Tunnel Rat appear in the TV series? No, he did not. Tunnel Rat.
Laughing.
Tunnel Rat only appeared in the G.I. Joe movie. He never appeared in the TV series. So for somebody that can name 5, he blew it on number 1.
Hey ha 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 wow.
The other ones that were only in the movie, they were never on the TV series, were Big Lob, Law, Falcon, Pythona, and Jinx. They were never in the original TV series. They were only introduced in G.I. Joe, the movie.
I want ice cream. Will you pick up some?
Which means we have a tie game. Believe it or not, the 8 you see are the 8 that appeared on the series. And I didn't say G.I. Joe only. Copperhead and Scrap Iron were actually Cobra characters on the TV series. Which is what I thought was going to throw somebody. Alright, that means we are on board number 3. And if she got the win, Chris, you have first choice on the bids. The topic is searching.
Hey.
We have the 8 biggest search engines, not counting Google.
He hustled his wife and it backfired with hilarity.
According to eBiz. So here are the 14 search engines. Info, Webcrawler, Alhea, DuckDuckGo, Wow,
Relationship goals.
Yahoo Search, Contenko, My Web Search, Bing, AOL Search, InfoSpace, XQuick, Dogpile, and Ask. So Chris,
Sup MR Fatality.
I am looking for the 8 biggest search engines next to Google. How many, Chris, can you name of those 8? That backfired on HBK. He thought he had it. He really thought he had it. So, Chris, how many?
4. Stud.
J-Dud! Alright, so Chris says she can name 4 of them. HBK?
5. It was brilliant.
HBK says he can do 5 of them. Chris? I don't know about brilliant, but it was priceless. I could just picture HBK's face just like, whoa! Alright, HBK says he can name 5 of them. Chris? You can go higher than 5, or you can challenge him to name 5.
Six.
Ooh, Chris going with 6. HBK? You can go 7 or 8, or you can challenge.
Do you want any ice cream, host?
Yeah, if you're going for it, I will take some ice cream. I can't go, I'm
I
hosting.
think I only know 5 on here that would fit.
Alright, HBK, we're waiting. You gonna go 7, 8, or challenge?
Try 6.
Alright. He is challenging you, Chris. That means if you can name all 6, you win. If you cannot name all 6, HBK wins. So, Chris, start naming some search engines.
Bing.
Chris is going to start with Bing, and Bing is one of the 6. You need 5 more.
Yahoo.
Yahoo Search. Is Yahoo Search one of her 6? Yes, it is. It is indeed one of your 6. You need 4 more.
I should have said 7. LOL.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
AOL.
Kyra says, AOL Search. Is that one of her remaining 4? Yes, it is. You need 3 more, Chris.
Web crawler.
Web crawler is web crawler. one of the 8 biggest search engines? Yes, it is. That means you need 2 more. 2 more to beat HBK, Chris.
Yahoo. Bing. Ask. No.
All right, Chris is going to say ask. Is ask one of the
Please
8
don't.
biggest?
Lol.
Yes, it is, Chris. All right, Chris, you need 1 more. You just need to pick one of the remaining that qualify as the 8 biggest search engines next to Google. Is it Info? Is it Alhea? Is it DuckDuckGo? Is it Wow? Contenko? My Web Search? InfoSpace? XQuick? Or Dogpile? We're looking for any one of the biggest search engines from number 2 to number 9. You just have to pick one of them. You've knocked 5 out.
My web
Number
search.
6. My Web Search. If My Web Search ranks in the top 9, according to eBiz, Chris has won the game. If not, HBK has won the game. I love toying with people this way. It just makes it so much fun. Is My Web Search one of the top 9 search engines?
Why me?
Yes, it is, and Chris, you have won the game. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my sound effects? Where's my trumpet? Yay! That would help if I turn off the music, wouldn't it? Duh.
Would. Woo.
All right, Chris. Congratulations.
Host, we are acquiring a new dog.
What? We will be talking about that shortly. All right, Chris. With that, my dear, you get to claim any one of those prizes
I'm the
that
best
you
in
like.
the house, lol. What type of ice cream are you wanting?
I don't care. Rocky Road.
No way, get out of the house now.
So, Chris, of all the prizes and stuff I showed you today, what would you like? I can almost guess, but I'm going to let you say it. Uh-oh. The gloating factor is there. Because I can almost guess what she wants. Here, was something about, oh, what was it? The dragon is kind of sitting out there. But I'm not going to influence it. Put some music back on while we wait for her to make her decision.
I think by the end of the night, someone is going to end up on the couch tonight, or the doghouse, if you will.
I know. This is what I'm starting to wonder. Now, just so I can make it a little more difficult for you, Chris, I will tell you, there's the dragon statuette. There was also, as soon as I remember where it went.
She owns me, LOL. Thankfully, for me, I have a nice warm bed.
Just to show it off. Because I did not pull it out earlier for you to look at. It is a game, so I don't know if you'd be interested. But it did come with a variety of dragon. Whoop! Get back on there. Dragon creatures.
Not funny, KTGBW LOL.
Oh, it is absolutely hilarious. Come on, you know better than that. But it basically comes with like 5 little mini dragons. Or, like I said, because I kind of guessing you were thinking the statuette, but I am not going to influence you in that regard. I call it right down the middle. Because we still got the vault to do too. And there is a bonus game for the vault. So Kyra?
It's hilarious.
Let me know what prize of all that stuff I showed tonight you would like.
I love my dragons.
Well, like I said, I got 2 with dragons. I got the game that had the little 5 minis, or the statuette version. See, that's why I pay attention when you guys say you want stuff. That's why if you guys ever tell me what to look for, I go looking for it. So we have that dragon.
Take out the dragon.
Just did. For instance, I know if HBK wins, he's interested in the sports stuff. Unless he says otherwise. So it's like it's the first thing I will like guide him towards.
That dragon.
That dragon. Alright, that dragon is yours. So this one will go in the back to be sheeped out with all the other stuff you guys have.
New.
As soon as I remember where I put the other stuff you guys had. It's back here somewhere. I will find it. Because I got his HBK's comic books and stuff I have to put out as well. Alright. Now, Chris. It is
Fun
time
show,
for
but
you.
I'm always late to the party, haha. Get out now. Yes, LOL.
Alright, Chris, it is time for the bonus game. Now this one does have a timer to it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? I'm going to show
Blow
you
it out your ears, LOL.
12 items. Only 6 will be associated with the topic given. Okay? So basically you got to read fast, you got to give fast answers. Okay?
LOL.
You can give numbers. Every answer has been numbered. So you can give 6 numbers if that's what you need. After you give me your first 6 numbers you choose, I'm going to tell you how many are right or wrong. After I tell you how many are right, I'll tell you how many you got right. After I tell you how many you got right, you can give me the next 6 numbers you think it is and try again, and I will tell you again. But you still only have 60 seconds total. So you got to get these answers in and out fast. I know you guys are getting the stream faster, and I know the chat's a little slower than it should be, but it's 60 seconds, that's how it goes. Okay? If you get all 6 of them, I will give you 3 numbers off the board. If you get 4 of them right, I will give you 2 extra numbers off the board.
Do you want me to type?
If you get 1 or 2 correct, you only get 1 extra number off the board. Okay? So, Chris, here is the question, or the category. It's about the dirtiest sport in the world, politics. I'm going to show you 6 former political parties of the United States, and 6 of them that I just made up. Within 60 seconds, you have to name the 6 parties in the United States that actually existed. Okay? And again, you can just give them to me by number if that's what you want. Here are the 12. Whoop, wrong button.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. I gotta fix that. Hold on. Thought I fixed that part.
Boo.
Okay, I see what it is. Alright, so again, you will only have 60 seconds to get them out. So again, just give me the 6 numbers is probably the easiest way to do it. Alright? Your timer will start as soon as they reveal. Don't have a choice on that one because I didn't think about the view. And here they are. The Opposition Party, the Toleration Party, the Communist Consumer Party, the Resolve Party, the Social Resolution Party,
She doing numbers
Nullifier
dissing
Party,
fan.
Home Rule Party of Hawaii, the Imagination Party, Connecticut Party, Balance the Budget Party, Greenback Party, and Compromise Party. All right, we may do 2 minutes. I will go with the timer. So name 6 of these that are legitimate political parties. Yeah, that timer sucks on that.
134810112.
1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 8, 10, 12. You have 1 correct, Chris. I will give you 3 more guesses. You have 1 correct. You get 3 more guesses. Yeah, timer kind of sucks. So.
So, got two choices for you. One is drumsticks, so it looks like it has the peanuts and such in it. And the other is peanut butter cup.
Peanut butter cup.
Okay.
You should know better.
Well, I thought that would be your choice, but just wanted to make sure. I'll be in the freezer for you.
All right, I will tell you, you got one correct. You get 3 more changes.
One two five seven nine one one.
1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 1, 1. You have 5 correct. You have 2 more chances. So again, if you get all 6 right, you get 3 numbers off the board. You get 4 or 5 right, you get 2 extra numbers off the board. If you get 1, 2, or 3 right, you get 1 extra number off the board. But it's the last guess that counts if you don't get all 6. You have 2 guesses left, my dear.
One two five six nine one one.
1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 1, 1. You have. You still have 5 correct. This is your last guess. You have 5 correct again. So we have the Opposition Party, the Toleration Party, the Communist Consumer Party, the Resolve Party, the Social Resolution Party, the Nullifier Party, the Home Rule Party of Hawaii, the Imagination Party, a Connecticut Party, Balance the Budget Party, Greenback Party, and Compromise Party. So you still have 5 correct. You have 1 guess left. So whatever you get on this one is what we will take.
One two five six seven one one.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 11. All right, that is your final. I will tell you right now, the Opposition Party is a political party of the United States. The Toleration Party is a political party of the United States. The Greenback Party is a political party of the United States. Let's see. You took number 9 off the list and went with 5, 6, 7. Let's see, you started 5, 7, 9, you went 5, 6, 9, then you went 5, 6, 7. Well, I will tell you that the Nullifier Party is a legitimate party of the United States. The Home Rule Party of Hawaii was a legitimate party of the United States. Which means we are down to number 5. If a Social Resolution Party is a political party of the United States, you claim all 6, you get 4 numbers off the vault. If it was a Connecticut party, you get 3 numbers off the vault. Is a Social Resolution Party a former political party of the United States? No, it is not. Believe it or not, you had it right with the Connecticut Party. It was indeed 1, the Opposition Party, 2, the Toleration Party, 6, the Nullifier Party, 7, the Home Rule Party of Hawaii. There was a Connecticut Party back in 1990, and the Greenback Party, which lasted 10 years, from 87 to 84. So you got 5 out of the 6, though, which is very good, which means I gotta make some of those harder. And with that, we take you to the vault, my dear. And give me 1 minute while I pull this up. There we go. All right, my dear, you get to take 3 numbers off the vault. Chris, what 3 rows would you like me to remove an incorrect number from?
If she wins, I roid.
How do you roid? That's the question. You know, the thing is, she does, because I already know which prize I was putting in the vault, even though it's not physically in there.
Rouse 1, 2, 4.
Alright, she wants 1 off of row 1, 1 off of row 2, and 1 off of row 4. Alright, we are going to remove a number from row. Let me do this right so I can. We're going to remove an incorrect number from row 1. We're going to remove an incorrect number from row 2. And we are going to remove an incorrect number from row 3 or row 4. All right, Chris. There you go. That is your current vault. I need the 4-digit combination that will open the vault. What is our 4-digit combination?
Four two 4290.
4290. Ladies and gentlemen, does Chris walk out with 2 prizes tonight? No, it is not 4290, which means the vault is locked for one more night. And ladies and gentlemen,
no way.
You never know. You never know. That's the idea of the vault.
Lol. Good night, my friend. Loved the game tonight.
Well, like I said, I'm glad everybody enjoyed. Took us a while to get started, but it was worth it, I think. It actually turned out better than I thought it would. But ladies and gentlemen, we are Listwits. We are here every Tuesday. We are here every Saturday. We are rocking the Nerd shirt tonight, the Nerd Circle shirt tonight. I want to thank everybody that showed up, everybody that participated. It is 10 o'clock. I have ice cream waiting upstairs, so we're going to make this wrap up very, very quick. I want to thank you. I want to thank you guys for being here. As always, please remember, exercise the gray cells. It's the best thing you can do next with the physical activity. But ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to, oh, before we close up, I almost forgot. Gotta remember, I always gotta remember to check. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been plugging the question for a week and a half, or 2 weeks now.
Night, everyone.
Every Saturday game, you pick your prize night. And ladies and gentlemen, the results are in.
Don't let the ice cream melt.
Oh, see, I knew that was going to be pretty dang obvious. I really did.
Good night, sleep well outside, hun.
I knew that was going to be very obvious. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have asked for it. That means every Saturday game from here on out, if you win, you will choose whatever prize you want, which means I got to get the catalog working.
Structure.
I got to get the catalog working. I've started on it. I got a few in there, so we'll see what happens. It'll take me a while. So it'll be whatever's in the catalog, you can claim, you can win. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wrap things up. And again, I want to thank you guys for being here. We will see you guys on Tuesday night with the list. Until then.
Text to speech unavailable here.